Hey guys, this is just a follow-up video from last week. So I gave you a tour of our homestead showing you what we did. We moved the pigs, we did a lot of work in the greenhouse, put a lot of seeds in. The seeds were not productive. They did not do what we wanted them to do. We got a lot out of it, but I'm just going to take you on a quick tour and show you an update, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, here we go. This is what we got. You see that a lot of the trays, some of them are still going, but a lot of the trays did not produce plants. And we got a good bit here. Nothing like what we would have. As you see, none of the peppers came up. None of those actually did real well. Our middle aisle here, I mean, it's sad. It's just so sad. We have some. These are gonna go in the garden. Here's a few that, should have went but didn't. I mean, 2 out of 12 is just not good. Broccoli, we got 2 there. Brussels sprouts, we got 2, 3. Swiss chard, we got a couple. 2 acorn squash. But it just did not. The seeds were older. Even the carrots in the bin. I mean, we've got some, but it's not anything like what I would have liked. I'm going to show you the rest of the beds, and then I'll take you and show you the pig pens too. Okay, here's our new pens. We've got our 2 girls in here. We have got a smaller pen right here. This is for when Mama has her piglets in the spring. Another pen, so we can now put the 2 females separately with their babies and still have the pen on the end. And at this end, we have our male. Now, he does not have the tin back there, as you see, where we still have to close the back end. This is a work in progress. But we do have their feeders, their waterers in. We do have gates, which I don't know if you can, there you go. That actually has a small piece of fence that'll slide up and down that we can take him and put him into breed and put him back if we need to. But they're all pretty sleepy and tired right now. Our cows are coming back from the back field. There's our zebu and one of our noisy kitties. The lake, which by the way, I hear ya. The lake that he dug out ended up beautiful. It filled in beautifully. We've had plenty of rain, and I hear ya. That is Bonnie in the front. That's Clyde, her male. The little boy is Noah, and the little girl coming up in the back is CJ, short for Calamity Jane. Yes, we have Bonnie, Clyde, and Calamity Jane. Noah was named by my mom, so we had to keep it. But this is our lake. Like I said, it turned out beautifully, although we did notice the other night a baby alligator. So we are going to be putting up a piece of wire fencing through there that'll keep him from going in the water. No, it will not keep the alligator from coming up on our property, but every little bit helps. So where there's a baby, there's a mama. So we'll have to be checking on that. But the lake has come up good. The cows are coming to say hi. The pigs are happy. And I'll take you up and show you the rest of what we did. I just kind of wanted to add a little section in here. I'm sorry about the airplane. I just wanted to add a little section in here that sometimes when you're homesteading, things just don't work out the way that you want them to. 900 seeds and 400 came out. And not that I should complain. I'm very grateful that there's at least 400 seeds still sprouted and ready to go in the garden. But the 500 that didn't sprout, it's kind of disheartening. You know what I mean? You put all your work into it, and you think, oh, I'm going to have all these vegetables for my family, and I'm going to be able to sell the extra, and it doesn't work out. And that happens. It's part of homesteading. And I wanted to add that so you guys all know that don't think that everything you're going to plant is going to work out. The cow's following me. Because it doesn't always work out. There's always something. We redid a room on our house, put all new wood on the outside. We have like T111 on an addition. And it rained, and I noticed that it was wet. Why is it wet? Because apparently there's a leak, and so I have black mold on the wall. We had to rip it all back out, and we had just redone it. So it happens, you know. It's just part of homesteading. You can't do anything about it. You just gotta pick up, pivot, go to the next thing. So let me show you the rest of the homestead. We are at the chicken coop right now. As you see, they have eaten all of the plants and left the stems. So they're doing a pretty good job in there. Come spring, we will move them to another another coop, and we'll start a new garden in here, and it'll be all fertilized and ready to go. So there's the cows coming because they think they're going to get fed today again. They've already been fed, so they're just nosy. Anyway, that's the chicken coop. Okay, I am up at the last two pigs, Miss Molly and Miss Fat Fat. Yes, that's her name. As you see, we have cleaned everything up. There is one. The other one you can't see her. She's kind of under the bunny hutch. We had to leave the tarps on because it actually got down to like 51 degrees, which isn't cold, but it is for them. So anyway, Molly and Fat Fat are very, very happy, by the way. They have a nice big pen here. They've been playing. There's our pretty girl right there. There's my big Molly back in there. So those are the pigs. Here is the vegetable garden where it's going to be. We have not done it yet. I'm going to be honest with you. I was so disheartened that so many seeds didn't stake. I thought, what the heck was the sense of having the garden? So we haven't put the fence up or rototilled it yet. The guava or papaya, I can't remember which one it is. If you guys know, you can let me know. It's doing great. The seeds, not so great. And as you see, look at this. This is a 2-year-old plant that I thought was dead. I took the box out that was on the ground, and look, this is ridiculous. But it's the only peppers I have, because as you see, the only thing my beds have are weeds. This one has 3 whopping zucchini plants in it. Nothing else came out. And like I said, I got disheartened, so you know, I didn't weed, but I will. My rose bush is doing okay. But you know, I don't eat roses, so this is what happens, though. You know, it's this is how homesteading happens. There's one of our little kitties. She was checking out our rooster. So anyhow, it's back to the drawing board. We'll see what happens. Okay, here are our beds. The first 3 are tomatoes. Do you know how many we have? 3. The next bed was cucumbers, nothing. Those cucumbers are the only thing we have out of all of the gardens we planted. So, like I said, it's disheartening. Well, I hope you enjoyed our video. I realized it was kind of short and there wasn't much to show you since half the seeds didn't grow. But it's okay. I just wanted to share it with you to show you that things don't always go right. And when they don't, you just pick up, you make a new plan, and you start again. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next week.